So let's talk about using variables in Bash. And let's start with this idea of environment variables. So Bash has a whole bunch of environment variables we can look at, and we access them just by using the command env for environment. I'm going to pipe this to more because we have a whole bunch of them. So here you'll see our whole list of environment variables, and that's going to be everything prior to the equal sign. So you'll see colors, you'll see the shell defined, you'll see the login name, the home folder, um, which terminal we're using, the user, so all kinds of environment variables. And we can access these environment variables by using the echo command. So I want to echo, and I want to look at my user here. So I'm going to echo $user, and it's going to tell me the value of that $user. Now, remember, this operating system is case sensitive. So if I echo $user, do $, without caps, it doesn't recognize that. $user, all caps, $user, all lowercase, two different variables. If, by the way, you don't use the echo says just show this to me on the screen. If I just did $user, it would try to run it as a command. And it would say, yeah, that command name is not found. So I have all these environment variables that I can work with. I can also create my own variables. So I do that simply by declaring the variable. So let me do this. Let me do full name equals, and I'm going to put this in single quotes, and I'm going to put my full name. Now, whoops, no spaces. There we go. No spaces, now it works. Now if I echo $full name, there we go. It displays the information for me. So cool. Now I can create variables and then display the variables. Now just remember, when you are using variables, you create it, you don't use the $. When you use it, you do use the $. And I can do more than just echo that variable. So I could do, let me do this. Let me do cmd equals, and then I'm going to give it a command, ls space dash lia, and hit enter. And now if I do $cmd, it will actually execute that command. I could put a path, and I could use a path in this. And so all kinds of different things that I can use variables for. Okay. Key thing, remember that to create a variable, we don't use the $. To reference the variable, we do. Remember that the variables are case sensitive. Okay. And we can declare the variable just by putting the variable name equals. Well, what if we want to prompt somebody for a variable? Well, we do that using the read command. So if I type read, let's read age, and hit enter. So that's what it's doing, is it's waiting for me to enter a value. I'm going to control C to break out of it. So if we do that read, it waits for us to enter the value, and then it takes that value and it assigns it to that particular variable name. So I could do this. I could do echo to display something on the screen. This is something you do in a script. Please enter your age. Whoops. Let me do that correctly. Single quotes on either one. There we go. Echo, please enter your age. And so now it echoes, please enter your age. And then I would do a read age. And then it's going to wait, and it's going to wait for me to prompt. By the way, these are not commands you would enter independently like this. You would do it inside of a script, which we're going to talk about in a subsequent video here in just a few minutes. So I'm going to lie about my age, by the way, and I'm going to say I am 16. And that is a complete and total lie, but we're going with it. So now if I do echo $age, it's going to show me that value. So now I can start putting all of these things together, and I could echo full name and age and whatever else we wanted to say. This will be very, very useful when we start working with scripts, because in some instances, we might want to prompt the script user for information, and this is how we would do it. Echo, and then a read to capture their input and put it in a variable, and then we could use that variable later on in our script. Okay, so that shows us how we can work with variables. Remember, I don't have to work with them in scripts. I can work with them anytime I'm working in Bash, or I can interactively in Bash, or I can work with them in a script. Lots and lots of value to them. And as you continue to work with Ubuntu Server or any distribution of Linux, as you get more comfortable, that you're going to find more and more uses for creating variables and using them in your daily work. Okay, next up, since we've talked about it at the end of this video, next up we're going to talk about writing some simple scripts and executing them in Bash.